So again, if you're doing something on screen that you don't want to be sold on YouTube by me, no, just kidding. But just behave yourselves is what I'm trying to say, because anything that goes on this recording will become, you know, part of the recording, as all my shows are recorded, and there's always a few surprises. Because it's a laughter show, like I say, I'm going to try and I'm going to encourage you to open up your mics, especially when your comic is performing the one you're a fan of, and give them, you know, applause and certainly laughter. But the other things, if you're just staying on the screen, if you go like this and just shake your hands, that's another way of laughing, showing the kid you're paying attention. So that's always really fun, because then you get a chance to, you know, they can see you and they can, you know, but like I say, the voice is always the best part, because they'll be able to hear you. And I think that's it. That's about it on rules and regulations. If you think of anything else you want to ask, we'll have to hold it till the end of the show. So I'll tell you a little bit about, I'd like to welcome all the parents, the friends, the fans, media, whoever else is here, I don't know. Maybe some recruiters from New York looking for budding comedy students. So we just never know. Actually, I think we all know everybody that's online, so we're pretty safe. But it's always fun to have these shows, because that's part of the comedy classes. And I will tell you that parents, I feel your pain. I'm the mother of 2 kids that are 15 months apart. I was a single mom for years, so I felt like I was in lockdown for about 13 years. So, and here you all are now. So, I mean, but I have enjoyed working with these kids. They are a hoot. Some of the things that didn't make it to the mic today might have taken place in the class. So sometimes they got some wild and crazy families out there. So it'll be fun to hear what they're going to bring to the stage. These classes, I originally pitched them to Capilano University, and I ran a summer program for them for 3 years, which I'm hoping to do something here again, depending on what our summer turns out like. And I went to New York to sit in on some kids' comedy classes. I went to learn about how the program was run, but I also went to write off a business trip to New York. Who wouldn't want to do that, right? So, so that was a fun thing. But the best part about comedy always is when we get to bring it to a live audience. And normally, we would be in the comedy club. The kids would have quite a different setup. The audience would be, in the seats, etc. But now you're all in your own homes, and the kids are all performing from their own homes. So please keep that in mind when they perform. Sometimes we have a few little glitches, but that's the way it works with these Zoom comedy shows. So I'm going to get the show started by welcoming the first comic to come to the stage. And I'd like you to give a round of applause or some good noise of some sort. Welcome to the stage, Jordan. So, yay! If you put on speaker view, you'll see Jordan come to the microphone. Hopefully. Jordan!
What happened to the dog who got captured? It gained a pound. My parents are so weird. Whenever we play a board game, it feels like they're the ones on the board. What do you call the person who grabs your cat and runs? A burglar. My sister is so weird. Whenever she plays piano, it sounds like my super dirty guitar. Boing, bing, bong, bang, bing, bonk. Why do actors break a leg? Because every play has a cast.
Yeah.
Why did the police arrest a turkey? Because they suspected foul play. Why don't you trust artists? Because they're sketchy.
Ah.
Why did the starburst go to school? Because it wanted to be a smarty.
That it?
My mom and I were baking with lemons, and I said, these seeds of the lemons are going all over the place. These lemons came from the seedy side of town.
I think that's a mom joke. So good work. Give it up for Jordan. Hey. Wonderful. So we're going to keep the show going. We're just going to bring up the next comic. We're going to welcome to the stage Mateo. So welcome, Mateo.
Yay!
So Mateo, you're up now.
Hey. What did the cow say when she saw cheese?
I don't know.
Cheese.
What's that?
Nacho cheese.
Okay.
Once upon a time, there was a frog and a chicken, and they went to the library. They went up to the librarian, and the chicken went, book, book, book. So the librarian assumed, I guess he wants a book. He brought 3 books. He put the first one down. The frog went, read it. He put the second one down. The frog went, read it. He put the last one down. The frog said, read it. Okay. Hello, everybody. I will be doing.
Have you got any? Did you find your book? Have you got any more jokes for us today? Okay.
I found.
Is that it for you?
I got one more.
Okay. Go ahead.
What did? No, wait, sorry. What do you call a bee that produces milk? A booby.
Okay. Now we have to X-rate the show. All right. Good work, Mateo. Give it up for Mateo. He's playing a little bit of catch up there because some of the emails he didn't get. So you did a great job, Mateo, pulling it together. Thank you very much. Okay, we're going to bring up our next comic. Welcome to the stage, Hale.
What do you get when you cross Goldilocks and a chicken? Goldie squawks. Our last chicken just left for a farm. She was lonely because our other chicken died. She's now part of a rogue chicken flock. If somebody invented emojis for pets, these would be my pets' favorites. My dog, food bowl, bed, and human emojis. My cat, mouse skull, plant, and dagger eyes emoji. And maybe also no human emoji.
No, all right.
People are hoarding strange things. Tofu, grain bread, oat milk, or especially toilet paper. We should be hoarding unicorn horn shavings.
Good.
I didn't hear it. Yeah.
My cat does this thing when he's going to barf. My family calls it the barf alarm. Here's an example. Meow, 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 meow. Then he starts to barf. What do you call an egg comedian? A yolk-er. What did one rosebush say to the other rosebush? Stop poking me. A little while ago, I walked into a room and saw a miniature starship coming out of a portal. I decided to go to bed early.
Good.
I used to play basketball with my friends. Now I play basketball. It's so much easier to stop listening to your teacher now. Just take off the headphones.
Good work. Good work. Thank you. Give it up for Kale. All right, coming to the stage next, let's welcome Ryan.
A few days ago, when I was old in my youth, my son gave birth to me, which I then gave birth to his uncles, teachers, fathers, cousins, sons, best friends, managers, employees, friend.
Right.
You know, my parents really drive me crazy. Wait till I'm 16, then they'll be really in for it. You know, I really find it hard to study during this difficult time. Probably is mainly because my cats are falling down the stairs like soggy pancakes and tap dancing on my chest. So, a few days ago, my kitten, she was just chilling out in the kitchen when all of a sudden, she decided to open a wormhole and duplicate herself and everything in the kitchen. it would normally be normal and all fine, except she duplicated all the fruits too. She really drives me bananas. Aren't you glad that one's over? Now, last night, the same kitten, we were having an argument, and she called me, it's really sad. She called my mother a hamster, and she said my father smelled of elderberries. She then said I like to eat New Jersey fried street chicken, where I countered and said, no, I like to eat Florida fried beach turkey. I don't like to eat pigeons. I eat seagulls. Now, I may sound a bit funny because I lost my tooth, which then fell into my bowl of cereal, went through a nucleoplasmic intergalactic quantum wormhole, which then my cat ate. If you don't believe me, just ask my psychiatrist. Last night, after I fell asleep, I went to go for my driver's exam. And I hopped in the car and was getting ready to go when a baboon opened the door, popped in the passenger seat, and told me to start going really fast. Halfway down the freeway, I asked him what was going on. He later said that he had robbed Monkey Wall Street and was on the run. Then I realized that it was all just a dream, and I woke up the next morning. And sadly, I was only 13. So right before the whole show, my friend texted me saying, wow, you've been doing a really great job with this whole social distancing stuff. I haven't seen you leave your house once in a few months. So when I realized there was a virus. I used to really like potatoes, but every time I would have them, for some reason I'd always get grounded.
Good one. All done? All right. Give it up for Brian.
Ryan. Yeah.
Clever work there. All of them are so clever. It's such a variety of comedy. They all take different ways of presenting their comedy. So it's been really interesting. All right. Coming to the stage next. Welcome your next comic. Give it up for Riley.
Okay. My sister used to steal all my clothes. Not anymore. Now she steals everything. Everyone hates COVID. How do I know? Because they're all saying I hate COVID. Well, I like COVID because I don't have to see the sun. I can play electronics all day, and I don't have to wear any clothes.
Good.
So,
Thank you, tech support. Keep going, Riley. You can, yeah, you're good.
I may be young, but I'm coming into comedy well. I'm writing jokes in my dad's underwear. The mayor should say, please don't steal our basketballs. People like to play with their balls.
here.
Snuck in a few jokes.
I'm not allowed to have any pets. I'm not sure if it's because A, my mom's allergic to everything. B, I don't have any time to care for them. Or C, my first 5 pets committed suicide.
Dark.
My heritage has its benefits. For example, I have 2 birthdays. My mom will tell everyone to come at 3 p.m. on February 20th. And my mom's side, the Danes, they come at 3 p.m. exactly on the same day. The Hueys, they come at 3 a.m. the next week if they're in town.
Good.
Before COVID, when I was in trouble, I lost all of my electronic privileges. Now when I'm in trouble, I'm given all the electronics. Now I know how to act if I want electronics. I've always been writing jokes. Here's one that I wrote when I was 3. What kind of car does a moose drive?
What?
A Mustang.
Mustang.
Oh.
And then my dad is the 3rd worst dad in the world. The 2nd worst dad is probably the dad of Hitler. What kind of guy do you have to be to make that? And the 1st worst dad in the world is the guy who made the dad jokes. Burn. I can do 2 imitations at once. I'm gonna do an F1 car and a cat. Meow.
Good. Give it up for Riley.
No?
Right. Well done, man. Well done. All right. We're going to keep the show going. Welcome your next comic. Give it up for Livy.
My mom said that if I jumped off the 10-story building with a bunch of balloons, I could fly. I tried it. It didn't work. But lucky for me, my pet bee came to pick me up and flew me home. My mom says my cats are like her siblings. So where's my fur? As an 11-year-old, it's weird being locked in my house. And because instead of hanging out with my friends, I have to spend 24 hours with my weird, wacky, cuckoo family.
Livy, stand a little bit closer to your mic so we can hear you better.
Once there was a man from New Jersey. He grew taller every day because all he ate was pigeons. What? He said to his doctor. My shirt says it's fried chicken. They had to buy that man a lot of new shirts. I was walking to a bakery to get a donut when I saw 2 firefighters eating donuts in their fire truck, and I said to myself, I guess police officers aren't the only ones who eat donuts on break. My mom says that our cats are like siblings. I wonder who she likes best.
All that? All right. Give it up for Livy.
Hey. Yeah.
Fantastic. All right, coming to the stage next, welcome Maxton.
My dad loves Star Wars. He has succumbed to the power of the dork side. Which soccer players' mom always tells them to clean their room? Messi.
Messi, yeah. Right. Yeah, just a step back there, Maxton, so your head's not covered, please. Okay, good.
Why did the guy buy a screwdriver? Because people said he had a screw loose. Let me say what my cat is thinking. Eat, sleep, sleep, eat, run. Eat, sleep, sleep, eat, run. Bird, 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 bird. Do you think when the Leaning Tower of Pisa tipped over, all its toppings fell off? My mom is super lazy. Her definition of exercise is sleepwalking. What do girl snakes write on their letters? With love and hisses.
Ah.
My ultimate goal in life is to do the triple poke Pokemon while eating poke.
Yes.
I don't even get that.
Do you know your feet are stinky? Imagine how shoes feel. They have tongues.
Good.
Why do miners like going to bed? Because beds rock.
Yeah.
Oh.
The other day I was playing basketball with my mom and she told me to do a layup. So I laid down and stood back up.
All right, give it up for Maxton. Well done. Good go, man. Oh, getting a duck call there. Good work. All right. Keep it going. We got another comic. Welcome to the stage, Talia.
I know what you're thinking. Another bored, middle-aged single woman trying to be a comedian. But you're wrong. I'm not single. I'm so confused by all these rules. It's like stay inside, but go for a walk, but don't leave your house. It was so much less confusing back when I was a rocket scientist. Online school has been great, although it's been very glitchy lately. And being late to online school is so embarrassing. What excuse do you have? I slept in, there was traffic, an oversized cougar blocked the door. Oh no, wait, that was my mom. I don't get why people can't find these. When my mom went to London Drugs, they were everywhere, and they came in so many varieties: lavender, acne removal, avocado cream cheese.
Put your mic up a bit, Talia. Close to your mouth.
A lot lately, so me and my sister needed a new bunk bed, so we bought one. But the rule said only one person at a time, so we had to buy a second one. Apparently, my favorite conspiracy is that Kim Jong-un is dead. We're supposed to believe that even though Dog Lover 187 said that he saw him at Target buying avocado cream cheese face masks last week. My 80-pound dog started limping, so I carried him home and found an itsy-bitsy fragment of a leaf. I asked if my dog could talk, what would he say? What a ridiculous question. He can talk. Does woof woof mean nothing to you people? Who decided that we eat eggs? What were they thinking? Like, oh, this chicken keeps pooping rocks. How about we eat them?
All right, give it up for Talia. All right. So, I'm gonna get you all. So that's all of our comics. I want you to think back for just a quick second because you saw a lot of varieties on microphones, everything from a shampoo bottle to a remote control, or everything. Because this is the times we're in. Like I said, we can't all share a live mic, and even the clubs were doing different things to protect each other. So the kids have been really great about figuring out how to do this in their rooms and write their material, bring it back to stage. And I will just tell you that I have seen their dogs, their cats. I think we saw a mouse or a rat or a lizard. I forget what, somebody had one of those hats. I've seen the things that I saw on screen were very interesting. Let's just say it that way. But we had so much fun. We really, really did. So I'm gonna open it up and let you guys share with your fellow students that you came to watch. Hopefully one day I'll get them on the stage at one of the comedy clubs. We'll see if that's able to happen. But in the meantime, like I say, it's always really important for comics, for live entertainers to have audience members. And I'm just thrilled that we had 31 of you, including the comics, all here today to share this with us. So thank you so much for coming. So I'll let you guys, I'm gonna open, I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna take the chat off so you guys can chat with each other if you'd like to. Both privately and whatever. You can send each other messages. If you're one of our guests, you can tell us how you enjoyed the show, etc. The comics, I'm going to reintroduce them again to you. Our first performer again was Jordan. So if Jordan wants to give us a little wave so you can remember, there he is. Mateo, who I think might have his screen down right now, but he was our second performer. Kale, which was up in my screen, center screen. Kale, give us a big wave. Yeah, thank you. Ryan, who is wherever you are there, Ryan, give us a wave. There you are. Riley, who was middle court here where I see O'Reilly, give us a wave, yeah. Livy, who was one of our 2 female comics that was on today. Maxton, who was in the green background all there. And Talia, who was our final comic for the evening. So maybe you can, if you have some questions for them, maybe we can, you can ask them how they did their writing or what went on in class, or, feel free to do that. Like you say, if you want to open your own mics and talk to someone individually, you can, or you can talk to them through Messenger or through chat. So, and if you have any questions for me, I go right ahead. I'm drinking now, so it's happy hour, so I'm good to go. Just kidding. But, and I want to thank the parents for, setting up the rooms for the kids to have a private space where they could do their comedy as well. It's really important as comics not to have people judging our comedy before it comes to stage. So thank you to the parents. All right. Such a great show. Here's some of the messages that are coming in. Awesome work, everyone. Max, you rocked. Hilarious highlight of the day. Thanks, people. Thanks. Well done, Max. I'm taking it after. Oh yeah, just take it after her mom. Her mom's on the call. She's another that does comedy as well. Great show, Jan. That was Ashley, who's done comedy with me. Wonderful. Well done from Sabrina. Everyone was so funny. Good job. Fantastic. So impressed. Better than most adult comics. That's a good comment. Well done, everyone. You're all hilarious. Thanks. Everyone did a great job. Great job, everyone. We'll be talking Janice's job in no. Oh yeah, you'll be taking Janice's job in no time. Good for you guys. Loved you all, and hi and hello to people that we also have in the line. And it's kind of neat to be able to see. There's a lot of downsides of Zoom because of course sometimes we have to figure it all out and whatever, but the upside of Zoom is we get to include grandmas and grandpas and people from other locations. So it's really exciting to have all you audience members from the island, some of you, and I don't know where other people are from, but yeah, Karen. So thank you so much for coming. So chat it up. The room is open for a social hour, social 15 minutes. I'll give you 15 minutes. Oh, see, now these are the comments that I deal with when they're doing the classes, all these bye, right, as they come in. Yes, Riley, you want to tell us something? Go ahead.
I just had an idea, like, next year, like, because there's no longer going to be a COVID and no self-isolation, but some people still won't be able to make it. You could still, use Zoom so that all those people could see.
Yeah.
Well, people could still come, like, in person.
No, some of the shows now we're actually opening up and we're doing them in venues that have limited capacity, so people will be able to attend live, and also people will still see it by Zoom. So yeah, times have changed a lot. So that's a great suggestion, Riley. Anybody else? You can put your hand up if you want to say something to the group, or just great idea. Yeah, there.
Also, I'm pretty sure that my sister, she has surround sound up there.
Oh, good.
What is this on?
Yeah, you guys did great of getting your sound all done today too. I was very impressed because sometimes it went in and out, but you did great. I'm trying to see who else is on here. Mums and dads and Mommy Susan, Riley's grandparents. We got Riley's family over there. Jordan, Maxton's hilarious parents, I think it says. Part of it's cut off. Talia's mom's here. Who's Layla? Layla Stewart. Who are you cheering on for the show? Can you hear me? Hello.
Oh, there. We're Maxton's grandmas.
Oh yeah, I know you guys are. Yeah, Max's grandparents. I think the only one I have, Naomi. There's both Ryan and Livy's mom is on the line or on the show. So and she's done comedy too. So swore she wouldn't get on the stage, but she did it. All right. So I guess that's it for the day. Is any other last minute say hellos, or you want to chat to each other before you go? Because you're all here now. potato. See, this is what I deal with the messages. See what it says. Great job. Da, da, da. Okay, so just as a curious, I know Karen and you guys are from the island, right? Yeah. Okay, and then anybody else? Are you from out of New West, or where are you? Some of you from? Anybody want to share where they're from? No one? Okay, fair.
We're from North Carolina.
Max and someone's from North Van, someone's from Richmond. Well, tell me. Yeah. Oh, that's, yeah. Elaine.
We're from North Carolina.
Who's that? Who said that? North Carolina. Oh, are you really?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, welcome. Oh, and you're related to Ryan and Livy?
Yes.
Excellent. Thanks for coming to the class.
Thank
Coming
you.
to the show. I think you won for distance.
I loved it.
Distance traveled. Thank you. Yeah, that's awesome. All right. There we go. I'm trying to look here else. Jordan, da 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 da. There we go. Ryan's busy working on his next set of jokes. All right. So as I mentioned, this will be, it was being filmed. We're gonna shut it down shortly, but I'll try and figure a way to get it loaded. If there's people who didn't get a chance to come to the show, maybe you can share it with them. I'll send it out when I figure it all out. It's my learning curve too. Aaron, quit laughing. Are you laughing at me? So I'm going to thank everybody. I want to again thank all the comments, Jordan, Mateo, Kale, Ryan, Riley, Livy, Maxton, and Talia. Thank you. And Ben, I don't know if Ben got on the call. Ben took the classes with us, but he was got a few breaks from being here in town, so he didn't get the chance to finish all his writing and didn't get a chance to do the show, but maybe he'll come back and finish up in another class or something. So again, I want to thank all my students for, being with me through this 6 weeks, including today. And I want to again thank all the parents for supporting these kids and all the fans. We love you, the fans. Thank you for coming. North Carolina, the island, North Van, Richmond, wherever you're from, and New West, of course. Thank you all for coming to the show. And that's it. We can all sign off now and go on about our day. I don't even know. How did we make out? What is it? 2 o'clock? Perfect. All right. Goodbye, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Great work, guys. Bye.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Whoa.
Guys.
That wasn't very nice. Thank you. Sorry. Future student. Thanks.
See you, Kale. All right.